The last movie I got so far is this, Man of Steel. And this is the Blu-ray, DVD, Ultraviolet, all that crap. And I really loved this movie, seeing it in the theaters. I know it isn't a perfect film, and it probably upsets a few die-hard Superman fans, but for me, it just worked. I mean, it had in it all the things I kind of wanted to see, and I enjoyed it. And if any of you remember what part of my theme towards the Master Grade Unicorn Gundam project was, it involved some elements of this film, or at least its trailers. So yeah, to have this and being able to watch this again, that'll be cool, because I've kind of missed it since I saw it in the theaters, and I'll look forward to seeing it again. The one and only other sort of electronic media item I have at the moment would be something I picked up for myself because it was just too good of a sale to pass it up. This is the Elder Scrolls Anthology, and this includes every game in the entire history of the franchise. This has Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, the expansions for Morrowind, Oblivion, the expansions for Oblivion, Skyrim, and the expansions for Skyrim, and some maps of all the games, or at least some of them, I think. And I just could not say no to this. I have many of these games. I haven't played Arena. I've played Daggerfall when I was a little kid on an old computer, but I've never been able to get any of it to work on my new stuff, so maybe they've done something to get it to work on new PCs. I hope so, because I would love to pick this up again. I've played through Morrowind and all its expansions, and I didn't really care for it as much as the others. I've also done Oblivion and its expansions. I liked it a little more, but the one I love most is Skyrim. And I haven't been able to go online and purchase the DLCs like Dawnguard, Hearthfire, the home building one, and Dragonborn. So because they come with this, I think that would be really cool to just have this whole thing like this as just a collector's edition set that I can have for whatever. So I am really glad to have this. It was originally slated to be around $80 for the whole set. I got it for $40, half off. So like I said, I could not pass that up. But now, there isn't much left though, so first thing I got was this giant cutting mat that I can use as something of a base or a mat for modeling or whatever, like just to protect the table, paint spills, cutting, whatever. And actually, this is kind of a re-gift, because I got this for my brother a year ago, and it turned out that he didn't really have a use for it. He wanted one, but this wasn't quite what he had in mind, and so this year he asked, I still got this kicking around, I know you build models, would you want this back? And I said, yeah, because I think by that point I couldn't find the receipt, and it would have been too late to bring it back, so we were stuck with this. So when he said that he found one he wanted more than this, and he still had this kicking around, he just decided to give this to me. So, very cool. Nice little thing to have. Well, nice big thing to have, I guess. And I hope to make some use of it. And just a few other things here. When I was at my local hobby shop quite a while ago, if you remember some of my other videos, there was this little spot in the store where you could pick out these little custom sets of extra parts for Gundam model customization. And the deal was, if you bought a model kit, you could pick out one or maybe a couple of these sets of things. So what I got was a couple of these little manipulator hands sets. They're very nice. They already come in a kind of gunmetal colored plastic, and they're very nicely detailed. So I got two of these, and what I used to acquire them, what I bought in order to acquire them for free, was the Real Grade GP01 Full Vernian. This is going to be my very first Real Grade kit, and I always kind of imagined that it would be. You know, I was curious about the Destiny, and I was kind of looking for that at the hobby shop, but I could not find it. But this was right there, and the price was right, considering what it would cost to ship something like this and pay tax and all that, if I ordered it online or if I even could. This was not a bad deal at all. So I decided I would pick this up, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just try to do as much of a straight build as possible. Maybe adding a few paint apps here and there to make it a little extra special, but nothing major. And no big mods, and nothing overall painted. Because, as you know, I have to deal with the winter out here, and that makes it next to impossible to airbrush anything, because I have to go outside to do that. I have no indoor airbrush setup and no way of actually accommodating one, even if I could build one myself. So I'm really kind of stuck up a creek without a paddle for most of this time of the year, and so I thought this would be a really cool project to do in the dead of winter when I don't really have to do much to it. It should look pretty good right out of the box. So that just about wraps it up. Oh wait, no, I forgot. There's one more thing. You know that one little kit that a lot of people seem to have been wanting lately, and it's been kind of hard to get? Well, yeah, I got it. And man, did I not expect this. I put it on my list as sort of just, you know, what the heck, let's give it a shot. And I got it. Never thought I would see this kit so soon. And man, this thing looks like a perfect grade. All the opening hatches, the detailing, the two-tone of color in the inner frame. No other kit I know of has ever done that. The light-up eye gimmick if you buy an LED. I mean, everything about this screams as good as a perfect grade. Even the hands have the manipulable fingers, and they're just like a perfect grade. I mean, the only few things that I really gripe about on this kit are the funnel display unit, or rather the lack thereof. You know, if New Gundam, with those gigantic fin funnels, gets to have its own set of stands to hold up those fin funnels, and Bandai even goes so far as to create custom expansion packs that you can buy separately to have even more fin funnels and even more stands and even effect parts for them, and you're telling me they can't even manipulate or come up with one way of holding up a few tiny little funnels? Come on. I really hope they don't try to pull some kind of hobby shop exclusive thing later on where, oh hey, guess what? Now you can buy this. But anyway, that's my one gripe. My other gripe is that beam tomahawk saber thing. the gaps in between the individual blades is just jarring. The color of the blades doesn't bother me in the slightest. I know they're supposed to be yellow, but I like this color of green because, for other reasons than just that I like the color, it glows under black light, all on its own, and looks pretty good. My issue is that they don't give you an actual custom blade piece that works like it should for like the original Sazabi. And so, yeah, I may possibly contemplate doing something of a customization for that. I don't know. But whatever I do, I think for the most part, this is another kit that I just want to put together. This would be way, way, way too much for me to try to tackle as a custom paint project right now. I just know I wouldn't be able to pull it off, and it would take me months to get it done. And I just don't have the energy or the time anymore to invest that kind of effort and that kind of potential frustration in building a kit. It should be fun, and it should be easy. Well, somewhat. And so that's what I aim to do with this kit and with my GP01. And I think I may probably build the GP01 first, just to sort of work my way back into building a Gundam kit before I go tackling the big guy. So, yeah. That is about everything now. Like I say, I got those gift cards, so in the future I may have another video showing some other things that I get with those cards. But until then, I will try to do whatever I can with my my two Gunpla kits here, and I'll be watching movies, maybe playing games, doing some reading, listening to some music, making smoothies, and just trying to have a good time forgetting about 2013. So, thank you all for watching. Again, I apologize profusely for how delayed this video has been, but I hope you all look forward to seeing more videos in the future whenever I can spare the time to post them. So, happy holidays everyone, happy New Year, and until the next time, I'll catch you later everybody.